Hello LinkedIn and hello YouTube. My name is Mike Lanigan and this is going to be cost loading. I've been kind of playing around with a couple of different ways that I can approach this video, and I think the best way to show you is what worked. Back when I learned cost loading, basically what you had to do is you had to create a new resource and make it 1, 1, and 1, and then you were good to go. So let me show you how to do that real quick. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll go up to resources. This is my cash money material resource that actually worked, so I'm going to create another one of these. I'm going to call this new cash. New cash money resource. So we'll go next. A lot of the YouTube videos that I've been watching, they say make it a non-labor. Yeah, that didn't work. The next panel that I'll show you, it didn't match, so I'm guessing that's for earlier versions of P6, but for this one, materials worked. So if you make this 1, 1, and 1, then hit next, hit next, hit next, hit next, and I think I tried it both ways, auto and not auto, auto and do not auto compute actuals. But either way, I just leave it auto and I finish. Okay, so when you want to cost load, you're basically not really entering costs. You're entering units, and the units are basically $1 a piece. So we're gonna add. We need to filter it by all active, and we're going to use our new cache. All right, so this right here is what you want to see. All right, so for implementation, the total cost of implementation is going to be 120,000. So what we want to see is 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 120,000 units. And there you go. And that's how you cost load. When I entered it in as a non-labor activity, you could the budgeted units, for whatever reason, it didn't take the changes. You had to actually do it over here as a percentage. But when I put it in 120%, it got a really strange number. So yeah, I was sitting there trying to figure out what the actual percentage was, and finally I'm just like, you know what, this is a colossal waste of time. So non-labor did not work at all. But as you can see, you type it in, you schedule it. If you move the dates, it's still going to stay the same, which I really like. Let me show you that real quick. Let me move it out to the 8th. Let me go ahead and schedule it. The reason why I like it is because I gotta be honest, I have seen cost analysts get terminated because their numbers weren't right, and I've seen at least two, maybe 3. Not quite sure about the third one, but having P6 like auto adjust your numbers absolutely kind of terrifies me from a cost standpoint. So having it stay the exact same like that, I like that a lot. Having said that, sort of related, let me go back to resources. You can change it up here, and like since we moved it out a week, oh, it did it last time. I wonder if that's the thing. That's weird. I don't know why I didn't do it a moment ago, but either way, and there you go. You can change it, but if you notice, it didn't change it down here. So let me move it back one day. Or I'm sorry, not here. Instead of ending on the 8th, let me move it on the 5th. And you'll notice the numbers changed back to 120. So what I would absolutely suggest to you is never ever make changes up there, because if the date changes for whatever reason, your numbers are going to change. So you definitely need to be a lot more disciplined on, only making changes to that box. But, if you can do that, then no big deal. But anyways, I'll go ahead and add the rest of these. This is that. We'll add that to there, and we'll add that to there. And planning was 14,000. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And that was 36,000. Oh, that's the wrong one. What was that one again? 36,000, okay. 36, 1, 2, 3. I really wish there were, what are those things called? Parentheses? No. Commas. I really wish there were those separators right there. Like that. That's what I want to see. Anyway. That's how easy it is to add costs to P6. Like I said, I debated showing you all the ways that didn't work, but the video was becoming exceptionally long, and if this is an easy solution, then I say go with it, right? You can also create histograms with this stuff. I went back and actually made this 15 days again. So it's 3 weeks. And when you click on this, it matches pretty well. Let's see here. Go ahead and shorten this a little bit so you can see it a little bit easier. It does correspond pretty well. If you look, you've got 12 weeks where it's 3,000 a piece, and it goes up to 3,500 a week, and then it goes up to 40,000. So it works out pretty well. Created a histogram with it. You could print it out. I've shown you that before, but I'll do it real quick. And instead of this, go over to options, take this away, go to the profile. And it really didn't show it. Oh, I've got to mess around with the date. Well, let me just do that real quick. Let's go out a month. Okay, let's go out another month. Okay, let's zoom out a bit then. All right, so there's your histogram. Like I said, I wish I could get rid of this stuff on the side. I guess this is, I'm not even going to speculate. There's definitely a way that you can get rid of these numbers on the side, because obviously this is not 200,000. It would be about 120. Actually, it is 120 because we know that from previously, but for the most part, if you ignore these numbers, you got a pretty decent histogram right there. Anyway, that's about all that I can show you about cost loading. So if you've got any questions or comments, feel free to leave them on LinkedIn below. Thanks.